Exploring the myth and reality of poison girls. The concept of poison girls has long captivated the imagination, weaving its way through the tapestry of myths, legends, and historical narratives. These enigmatic figures are often depicted as young women with an unparalleled mastery of toxins, using their deadly skills for various purposes, be it vengeance, protection, or political intrigue. While their portrayal can vary significantly, a closer examination reveals a fascinating blend of myth and reality. 1. Myth. Poison girl is a single entity. Fact. The term poison girl often refers to a fictional or mythological character representing a young woman who uses poison. This concept varies across cultures and stories. In some tales, poison girl is a singular, infamous figure, while in others, she represents a broader archetype of women who wield poison as their weapon of choice. For example, in Greek mythology, the sorceress Medea is renowned for her use of poisons, whereas in Japanese folklore, the kunoichi, female ninjas, are sometimes depicted using poison as part of their lethal skills. 2. Myth. Poison girls can create poisons naturally. Fact. Many myths attribute the poison girl's power to an extensive knowledge of herbs, chemicals, and toxins, rather than an innate ability to produce poison naturally. These stories often portray her as a master of alchemy or botany, capable of concocting deadly brews from natural ingredients. For instance, the historical figure Lucrezia Borgia was rumored to possess a deep understanding of poisons, allegedly using them to eliminate political rivals and enemies. 3. Myth. Poison girls are always evil. Fact. While the majority of stories cast poison girls as villains, some myths present them in a more nuanced light, portraying them as avengers or protectors. These poison girls use their skills to exact justice or protect themselves and their loved ones from harm. For example, in certain Native American tales, women who wield poison do so to defend their tribes from invaders or to punish those who have committed grievous wrongs. 4. Myth. Poison girls only target men. Fact. Although many stories focus on poison girls targeting unfaithful lovers or oppressive male figures, other tales depict them as targeting anyone who poses a threat, regardless of gender. In some legends, poison girls seek revenge on those who have wronged them, whether they are men or women. This broader scope of targets can be seen in stories where poison girls protect their communities from external threats or where they are hired assassins who do not discriminate based on gender. 5. Myth. Poison girls are a modern creation. Fact. The concept of women using poison has ancient roots, with references found in various cultures throughout history. In ancient Greece, the myth of Medea, who used poison to exact revenge on her unfaithful husband, is one of the earliest examples. Similarly, historical figures like Lucrezia Borgia from Renaissance Italy were rumored to use poison as a tool for political manipulation and personal gain. These stories indicate that the archetype of the poison girl has existed for centuries. 6. Myth. All poison girls have tragic backstories. Fact. While many poison girl stories feature tragic or vengeful origins, not all do. Some myths present poison girls as inherently sinister or mysterious figures without delving into their pasts. For instance, some folklore simply describes them as enigmatic women with a talent for poison, focusing on their actions rather than their motivations. This variation highlights the diverse ways in which the poison girl archetype can be portrayed. 7. Myth. Poison girls only use plant-based poisons. Fact. In myths and stories, poison girls often use a wide variety of toxins, not limited to plant-based sources. They might employ animal-derived poisons, such as snake venom or frog toxins, as well as mineral poisons like arsenic or mercury. This extensive knowledge allows them to create a range of deadly concoctions, enhancing their mystique and fearsome reputation. For example, in some South American legends, poison girls use the venom of the deadly dart frog to create potent poisons. 8. Myth. Poison girls are solitary figures. Fact: some myths and stories portray poison girls as part of a group, coven, or secret society of women skilled in poison making. These collectives might share knowledge and resources, enhancing their collective power and influence. For example, in some European legends, witches' covens are depicted as having members who specialize in creating and administering poisons. This communal aspect adds another layer of complexity to the poison girl archetype. 9. Myth: poison girls have no antidotes for their poisons. Fact: in several stories, poison girls possess the knowledge to create antidotes for their poisons, which they may use to manipulate or control their victims. This ability to cure as well as kill makes them even more formidable, as they can offer life-saving remedies in exchange for loyalty or favors. For instance, in some medieval legends, poison girls are depicted as healers who can both administer and neutralize deadly toxins, using their skills to maintain power and influence. 10. Myth: poison girls are immune to their own poisons. Fact: while some legends suggest that poison girls have developed immunity to their own poisons through gradual exposure, others depict them as vulnerable to their own concoctions, requiring careful handling and precautions. This vulnerability adds a layer of danger to their craft, as a single mistake could be fatal. For example, in certain Chinese folktales, poison girls are portrayed as constantly balancing on the edge of danger, meticulously ensuring they do not fall victim to their own lethal creations. These myths and facts demonstrate the rich and varied portrayals of poison girls across different cultures and historical periods, highlighting their complexity and multifaceted nature.